Where do you feel like Keith's at with the loss in terms of being a contender?
No, he's a tough guy. He's he's very unorthodox, tough to fight. Has a good chin. He took some big shots tonight from Rampage, and he's in the mix. He's always a tough guy. He's one of those unfortunate guys that gets a big win, then comes back and and then drops it, and then gets a big win and comes back and drops it. Back to the drawing board for Keith Charney.
Thank you. Matt, over here. Can you tell us what was going through your mind during that fight? I mean, several times you turned to the referee and asked him to stop it. Did you get any explanation from him after the fight, and what were you thinking?
No, the referee didn't say nothing to me after the fight. I mean, I was just in a fight. I wasn't really thinking much of anything. I mean, I wanted them to stop the fight because it was clear to me that Pete Sell was pretty much done. So I didn't want to inflict any, unreasonable damage that, he didn't have to take, for purposes of winning or losing the fight. So there wasn't really nothing going through my mind other than, just win the fight and do what you got to do to get this over.
Quentin, what would it mean to you to get a fight in Memphis?
You'd be off the chain. I love to fight in Memphis.
Dana?
Who said that?
Yeah.
Would you care to comment? Fight in Memphis?
It'd be off the chain. That would be great, yeah. We'd love to go to Memphis.
Dana, can you kind of go through the chronology of what happened with Mir and making the Jackson and Evans fight? And I guess it's May 23rd, right?
Yeah.
Jackson Evans.
Mm-hmm.
What kind of happened in the last day or two? How did it all go together?
Well, I got blitzed by these two over here telling me that he was hurt, and I didn't know what was going on. If that was true, Brock Lesnar didn't know yet. So literally, right after I talked to you two yesterday, I had to do the satellite TV tour to promote the fight, and I got Joe Silva to the right of me, and in between things, we're getting on the phone and calling everybody and trying to put the fight together. And Quentin didn't know about it till 15 minutes ago. He's really excited, thrilled. It'll be his third fight in the last, 4 months? So, that's how it happened.
So you just talked to Rashad, and Rashad was willing?
Rashad was doing the interviews with me. Rashad and I were doing the interviews, and we had Joe Silva on the right of us, and we were talking to Rashad, and Rashad was really excited about fighting on UFC 100. So he was too, because it's further away. But we still got to make sure, Quentin isn't 100%. It's not a done deal. I mean, Quentin's got to go, he's got to get something checked out, make sure he's 100% healthy, and if he is, that'll be the fight. If he's not, it'll be Lyoto Machida.
I can hear you.
Oh, all right. Now that this fight's scheduled with Rashad Evans, what are your initial thoughts on fighting the current light heavyweight champion?
Well, I want my belt back, but I got to talk to my manager and everything through, think everything through. I tell Dana what's up in like a couple days, I've been training really hard. I felt like I was a little bit overtrained tonight. I can feel it in my training camp, and I want to be the best I can be, and I want to show, the world that I am one of the best fighters. I don't want to come out there just barely win and stuff like that. I want to knock people the hell out.
Dana, can you tell us what exactly the Mir situation is? Like, it's a knee?
Yeah, it was his knee. He just had to have it scoped. He didn't have surgery. He had a scope, and it wasn't as bad as they initially thought it was.
So,
but
Do you know what the injury was to the knee?
He heard it. He could have been, he could have done the fight, except he'd only have like 3 weeks to train for it, because he really couldn't. What the doctor said is he couldn't be confident on that knee probably 3 weeks out before the fight, so just not enough time.
Do you have a time frame for that fight now?
Yeah, I do. Off the top of my head, I don't know. But it'll be this summer.
So basically, just to make sure I get it right, then Quentin fights Rashad if everybody's healthy in place of that fight.
Correct.
And Muir said on TV he was 100. Is that not correct?
Probably is correct.
Dan, back here. Is it still possible? Is it still possible for either Quentin or Rashad to possibly fight at 100? I mean, Quentin fought here at 96. We'll be fighting at
No,
98.
we need Rashad to fill in that slot that Lesnar and Mir fell out of May 23rd. So it'll either Quentin's got to figure some stuff out, and it'll either be Quentin or Lyoto Machida, and then the winner of that fight would fight Quentin.
Does Quentin get a "I'm stepping up quickly" bonus?
I love you, man. Let me tell you what, Quentin's rich. Don't worry about Quentin. I'm rich, bitch.
Just a question for Matt. Congratulations on your knockout, but a lot of people thought that your excessive celebration when Mark Munoz was in really bad shape was in poor taste. And I'm wondering if you can comment, were you aware that he was hurt as badly as he was? Because you were jumping around and dancing when the guy was hurt pretty seriously.
Well, first of all, I wanted my thoughts and prayers for Mark Munoz. I mean, he's a great fighter and a great wrestling background, you know, and I just got a little excited and emotional, you know. But you have to understand, it's like when you go under the water, you feel like a bubble, you know what I mean? You know, but can you imagine over 10,000 people just making all the bubble that got into my body, you know, it just got me really electrified and really excited. So, yeah, but I'm just improving my performance. No, I didn't know. I thought he could back to normal, you know, so it be okay. But it's my first time to knock him out, you know, so.
Yeah, he said that to me after. He said, that was the first time I ever knocked anybody out. I got so excited. And he didn't know that he was still out. He didn't know that he was out and hurt. He was just talking to his camp and waving to the fans, and he didn't know. He didn't know till the end.
Quentin, in the second round, you took a kick to the groin, I think, and it seemed to affect you. There was a very good exchange at the fence after that. Should you have taken some more time, do you think? Because you went right back at it.
Yeah, I think I should have took some more time, but a lot of times I watch the fights and I see guys, when they're tired, they kick the other guy in the nuts so they can get a break. And I think that I looked at him, I think maybe he was getting tired and stuff, so I didn't want him to get a break. Because he's tough, man. I was trying to take him out. I didn't care. You know, me and my friends play the little nut game all the time. We hit each other in the nuts. I can take it. I don't care. I'm going to keep fighting. It hurts, but I can take it. I get hit in the nuts probably like 100 times a week.
It is like kindergarten around here.
The fight seemed to be relatively close. Was there any point in that fight that you felt like, hey, I gotta do something? This might be a fight closer than I expected.
The whole time I felt like I had to do something because, you know, I hit Jardine with everything but the kitchen sink, and, you know, he went that up. He went down. I think that was the first round, wasn't it? He went down. I tried to pounce on him, but he recovered and got up, and he was pissing me off like, man, would you just take your ugly ass down? Let me knock you out. You know, but he wouldn't go, man. You know, he's tough, man. I much respect the whole fight. I was saying, man, I got to step up my game.